Libra horoscope for February 2020. Welcome, dear friends. This is the monthly horoscope for your sun or rising sign in Libra. And in this video, we are going to discuss the most important events. First of all, Mercury turns retrograde, and obviously that would be a major thing to discuss, to consider, to be prepared for. But I would like to encourage you to look at it from the positive side, not as something bad, something, oh my gosh, it's bringing us problems again, which might happen, but at the same time, it's always bringing us opportunity to change, to fix something, to realize something, especially this time when Mercury will be retrograde in Pisces, which is such a spiritual position. This may allow you to reconnect better with your own self, to realize what you truly want, to heal something, to let go of something. So this time it can be really different. On top of that, we also have a new moon in Pisces, which is very important and bringing us even more healing energy, creativity, and inspiration. And my personal favorite aspect during the month is the sextile between Jupiter and Neptune. Such a positive spiritual combination, which is great for creativity, for more wisdom, for spiritual growth, for inner healing, and it all combines very well. So the major themes of the month are slowing down, getting a little bit detached from the material reality, paying more attention to your inner needs, reconnecting, nurturing yourself, healing yourself. And from that point afterwards, you can be able to achieve much more in the material life as well. So take this time, slow a little bit down, and pay attention to your needs. We also have Mars ingressing Capricorn, Venus, your ruler, is moving to Aries. So there are some interesting stuff we will discuss during the video. First of all, we begin with the 2nd of February because Venus will be in your 6th house, making a positive connection with Pluto in 4th house. This is a nice aspect, first of all, for work, for doing something that you love, being passionate, enjoying the work you are doing. And at the same time, it may also be very nice aspect for personal life changes, situations, and so on. You can connect with your family in a different way. There might be a deeper emotional connection. So overall, the aspect is positive, both for personal life things and business things as well. Then on the 3rd of February, there is a similar connection. Venus in 6th house again, but this time with Saturn in 4th house. And this aspect can help you to be more organized when it comes to work, business, to be very specific about what is it that you truly want to materialize, and to focus on that patiently and consistently. Venus in 6th house allows you also to be more creative, and with Saturn's help, you can be able to materialize this creativity. When it comes to personal life situations, you may also be more responsible, more organized, restructure something, reorder, or just change something about your home. The other event on the 3rd is the ingression of Mercury into your 6th house. This is an important one because Mercury will be retrograde there later during the month. And Mercury in 6th house triggers your work, your health, and generally what you put your efforts on. Mercury can help you to organize, to structure, to plan, and also to have some new ideas when it comes to work and business. On the 5th of February, Mercury in 6th house is having a positive connection with Uranus, and this one is great for change of plans. trying something new, experimenting, having some original creative ideas when it comes to work and business. This may also include financial solutions or finding the right resources for your work, for your business, and just having some positive, exciting experiences. For negotiations, the aspect is positive, especially if you need to find new approaches, new solutions, to try new things. It definitely helps. Then on the 7th of February, Venus, your ruler, is moving to 7th house, the house which it normally rules. So it's an interesting one, and this is a great aspect also for love, for relationships, for dates, for negotiations, and overall just connecting to other people. Share your feelings, spend time with them, go on a date, and be emotionally open to other people. And on the 9th of February, there is a full moon which triggers your 11th and 5th house. This one requires finding the balance between the heart and the mind. Is there something you are neglecting? Maybe you're listening too much to your heart, you don't pay attention to the mind, or the other way around. Well, now you need to find this balance. Also, it's a great time to release old stuff, things you no longer need, emotionally wise, when it comes to friends or creativity or your vision of the future. You can reconsider all of that, you can change it, and let go of the old unnecessary stuff. And then we come to the 16th of February, which happens to be one of the most important days during February. First of all, Mercury is turning retrograde, so obviously that's important. And Mercury will be retrograde for approximately 3 weeks in your 6th house. Time to be extra cautious when it comes to business, work, planning stuff, your health, your daily routines. And overall, not the best time for starting brand new things related to those areas. On the positive side, what you can do is restart something you have done in the past. Old business, meet with your coworkers you haven't seen for a long time, or go back to a previous position where you have worked. But after all, the most important impact of this transit can be on a spiritual level, healing something, healing the body, healing the heart, healing the past, the emotions, everything. This Mercury retro position in Pisces in 6th house is absolutely great for self-analysis, for finding the deeper reasons why you might be having certain issues, healing them and releasing them. And at the same time, on this same day, Mars is also ingressing your 4th house, where it will be for the following 2 months. And Mars brings more energy, more focus, can make you more proactive when it comes to personal stuff. Your family, your home, something you're doing with family members, and also things that are emotionally triggering you, things which are important for you on an emotional level. Mars in 4th house can bring more energy into concentrating and starting and really putting enough energy in this direction. And later comes the 18th of February with another ingression. The sun moves to your 6th house, which is an important transit that will affect you for the following month. And it brings more focus on the health stuff, on work and responsibilities. It's time to be more grounded, more practical, more consistent about the things you are doing. However, keep in mind, Mercury is already retrograde there as well. So it's not supposed to be a period when you would start brand new things, but instead fix something, reconsider, reassess something when it comes to work and health. And then we get to my favorite part. The 20th of February, with the most amazing aspect during February, Jupiter in 4th house connecting to Neptune in your 6th house. I'm so excited about this aspect because I think that it can bring us more healing. It can bring us deeper understanding about our true and deep desires, and also incredible healing potential. Neptune in Pisces in your 6th house, in a positive connection with the great benefactor Jupiter. So it can be absolutely amazing to use certain meditations, spiritual practices, even healers can help you. And this may also include the help of other people, your home, your family, and doing something together with them. The aspect can also help you to be more creative when it comes to your work and to do something meaningful for your family members. Deeper connection, healing, emotions or experiences related to your family, to your past. The aspect is truly amazing. And on the 21st of February, Mars in your 4th house is in a positive connection with Uranus in your 8th house. This can be great for fixing, trying, changing something at home, repairing something. And also, when it comes to emotions, you might find yourself more active in expressing your emotions. You can do something with family members. You may reconstruct something. And financially, the aspect can also be important. Some changes, something unexpected, potentially even some kind of investments you can make. However, we know Mercury is retrograde, so more attention, more cautiousness, but even Mercury retrograde can bring us positive surprises. So financially, things might be bringing some changes, but probably in a positive direction for you. And on the 22nd of February, again, Uranus in 8th house, in a positive connection with the Sun in 6th house. Great aspect for financial changes, for finding some resources. Work-wise, the aspect can also be great, making you more creative, more inspired to change something, to express yourself as you truly are, without any masks, without, forcing yourself to do something you wouldn't like to do. Just being present and doing what you truly want. It's a little bit like a healthy selfishness, just focusing on your own desires and doing something. So try new things, experiment, be open-minded. And on the 23rd, Venus in 7th house in a challenging aspect with Jupiter in 4th house. This aspect can bring some kind of need to balance relationships and family situations. There might be different needs, there might be a change you need to make, there might be some kind of frustration, and you just have to define your real values and your true desires. Together with the aspect, of course, there is another event which is even more important. That's the new moon in Pisces in 6th house, which can be amazing for spiritual healing and any type of healing, actually, for starting something that can help you to be healthier in the future, for just putting the beginning of a new cycle when it comes to your health, your body, and just nurturing yourself and your own needs. Even when it comes to work, this new moon can bring some new opportunities, maybe not at this exact moment. It might be after Mercury turns direct, but it can still be exciting and provoking you to try different things when it comes to your work. On the 24th, the Sun in 6th house in a positive connection with Mars can bring you some desires to do something at home, at work, to be proactive, to really follow your own desires, to be more independent, to take certain risks, and eventually, of course, it can bring more satisfaction because you are following your own intuition and your own desires. So focus on family and personal life things, and also work and business. The 25th of February brings another energy focus to your sixth house because the sun will be there together with Mercury retrograde. Great time for reassessment, for self-analysis of your health, of your business, of what you want those areas to look like, to see what needs to be changed, if there are some blockages you need to release, to work consciously and subconsciously to change the things you would like. So definitely time for reflection and self-analysis. The 26th, again, Mercury in sixth house with Mars in the fourth house. Ideas related to business and work and health, also possibly related to your personal life. But the important thing here is the action that you will take. It's not just about rationalizing, visualizing, or imagining things. It's also about taking action, being initiative. So use the energy, it's very helpful. And the very last day, which happens to be not the last one for February, this month, this time February will be 29 days, but the last one with major astrology events. The first one is a challenging aspect between Venus in seventh house and Pluto in your fourth house, which can bring you some kind of drama and intense emotions when it comes to your relationships and personal life. You may need to balance things. There might be exaggeration of things, possible power struggles, confrontations with family members and partners. So be extra careful. But at the same time, the other aspect is actually very positive. Mercury retrograde in sixth house, connecting with Uranus in eighth house. This aspect may allow you to change something, to have a different perspective about your work, about your health, about the things you want to change, and be encouraged to change them, to reassess them, to see things from a different perspective. Financially, this may also be quite interesting. Again, I repeat that Mercury is retrograde. So there needs to be lots of preparation, checking informations, but some important ideas might come to your mind. Probably you have thought about them in the past, but now could be the time to apply them or to think about them from a different perspective. So it's an interesting one for the end of the month. And with that, we covered all of the major astrology events during February. As you see, the major themes are healing, self-reflection, exploration, and creativity. I hope this helps, and please let us know how you're dealing, what you are most excited about, and my personal favorite, what do you think about this Jupiter-Neptune aspect? Do you feel also as excited as I am and happy to see what it will bring you? Take care, and I'll see you next time.